Frank Warren joins again. Frank, good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Alan. Good morning, David.
Now, Frank, before we start with that, David is supporting the Tottenham tonight in the hope they get something against Chelsea. Could you force yourself, being a gunner,
Don't
Frank,
believe him,
to want Spurs to beat Chelsea tonight?
Oh, I've got garlic around my neck at the moment. I suppose I'll have to.
I love it.
Frank, what's happened? Why is the fight off, mate?
Well, it's not our doing. ESPN and Top Rank Bob Arum, they're insisting that they want to give Tyson an exposure fight in the States first, and then go to this fight afterwards. So that's what's happened, and it's unfortunate. That's where we are, and I'm hoping that we get this fight on in September, October. Fingers crossed.
So there's no chance, Frank, then that if AJ beats Miller, then it could be a straight bang, a massive fight with Tyson against AJ.
Well, that may happen. It's all about negotiations, like all these things. But I don't think that would be likely for this thing with ESPN and the Zone. I just don't think that would be a likely scenario. I'm hoping that this Wilder fight does go on. I'm very disappointed that that we're not going straight to it. But it's actually beyond our control. There's nothing we can do about it. They insist that they have a exposure fight for Tyson.
But is that got to be against a Yank, or could it be against Dillian White?
It could be against whoever we can agree with them. I mean, at the moment we're waiting for the list of fighters. Once we got it, we'll pick them. We'll pick the opponent. We just want to get. He needs to get out. I mean, Tyson. We got him very active last year. He had 3 fights in about 6 months. He's not fought since December, as we know, and I don't think he'll be in the ring till June. So he wants to train. He's working very hard. He's still in the gym, so it's a matter of just getting that fight on, and then hopefully we can get the big one on.
Which fight do you feel will happen first, Frank? Would it be AJ Tyson, or would you think it would be Wilder Tyson?
Out of the two, I would think you've got more chance of the Wilder fight happening.
Yeah.
What about Frank? Tyson must be gutted about this, because it's the best I've seen him look for ages a few days ago.
Well, you're right about that, Alan. He does. He looks great, but at the end of the day, it was a deal that was presented, as a deal that was decided to be taken, and we are where we are. He is disappointed, but that's what was signed up for. So now it's getting this fight out of the way and getting ourselves into a position, or getting him into a position where he gets a proper big fight, which is what he wants.
Yeah, I tell you what, have a listen to this, Frank. This was Friday Sports Breakfast. Spoke to Barry Hearn on AJ on Friday. He said this could mean Fury struggles to find a fight. Have a listen.
We will certainly make a go to try and get hold of Deontay Wilder as well, because we love the fight, and Gerard Miller is an unknown quantity. But if we get through June the 1st at Madison Square Gardens, Deontay Wilder would be the perfect opponent for October for AJ. When Tyson Fury comes round, the biggest problem Tyson Fury's got is if he doesn't fight AJ and he doesn't fight Deontay Wilder, who else is left? No one.
No one. What do you reckon, Frank?
Well, I think you can say that about all of them. If Anthony Joshua doesn't fight Tyson Fury or fight Wilder, who's he got? No one.
Yeah.
And he's fighting no one at the moment. His next fight is against Gerald Miller. That's what it is. He had the opportunity to fight these guys, and they turned them down. They turned down. Didn't even want to negotiate regarding Tyson Fury when it was easy for us to make that fight. Obviously, we've signed with ESPN now, and we've got a broadcaster in the States, so it is what it is. But he had the opportunity, and he certainly had the opportunity to fight Wilder. He turned down $80 million for a 2-fight deal.
And Frank, I think you told us Tyson sparred this Miller and put him down 5 or 6 times.
Well, that's what Tyson told me he did, and obviously, that is the case. But they're introducing Anthony Joshua into the States. They're taking him out there, and it'd be interesting to see where that goes and what it does subscription-wise. But the fact of the matter is, these guys are going to have to fight each other. Otherwise it's going to become farcical. So that's got to happen. It will have to happen. And everybody's going to have to put their self-interest aside to make these fights happen.
So, Frank, your gut feeling, when are we going to get AJ against Tyson? Gut feeling, please.
I don't think it will happen this year. I really don't. If it does happen, it'll be next year. My gut feeling is that, provided we can strike the deal with Deontay Wilder, who's fighting on May the 18th. He's going to probably have his mandatory fight, and he comes through that, and Tyson does well. I'm hoping that will be the next fight, and that's what we'll be moving heaven and earth to make happen.
Brilliant. Frank, thank you.